Warning. The following video contains graphic, although fake, depictions of gore and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey there, lovely people! Well, I did get a haircut recently. Oh, yeah, that. So yeah, this is a look you can do with things that you probably already have lying around. And it's really good for if you're in a haunted house. Oh my! Well, this zombie's already shot in the head, so I should be safe. This ain't The Walking Dead! Oh god! And this look will actually stay on pretty well, so if you're going to a party or going to be dancing a lot, it's actually really good for that. I went to homecoming with a similar look, and I had a lot of fun. A word of advice when it comes to using any kind of special effects: just be careful when you put them on, especially outside of the Halloween season. Please don't make people think that the zombie apocalypse is actually upon us. But anyway, let's get started. Before you begin, you're either going to want to put on your costume or something else that you can get messed up. This already has a bunch of fake blood on it, so that's what I'm going to use. Also, make sure to keep your hair out of your face by whatever means possible. I just usually put it in a ponytail, and if I really have to, I'll put a headband on so I can get all the stray hairs out of the way. And there we go. So some of the things you're gonna need: you'll need some Elmer's glue, but you can also use liquid latex for this, I think in a similar way. I just can't afford liquid latex, but I've used Elmer's glue for this before, like many times, and it actually works really well. You're also gonna need some cotton balls, toilet paper, various shades of eyeshadows, face paint, baby wipes — they will be your best friend for any kind of project like this, various paintbrushes, and either some fake blood or some chocolate syrup and food coloring, which is actually what I'm gonna be using for this because fake blood stains my face, so I'm not going to be using that one today. And feel free to put on some music because we're probably going to be here a while. You'll want to start by putting a lot of glue in the area where you want your wound to be. Next, you want to take your cotton ball and start tearing it apart. Once you have a small piece, you'll want to roll it into a tube, like you're making a snake with Play-Doh. Then you'll circle it and basically make a cotton donut. Place the donut on the spot of glue and add a lot more glue on top of that. Take a small amount of toilet paper. If it's 1-ply, you can leave it as it is, but if it's 2-ply, make sure you separate the layers. Once that's done, continue to rip it into thin strips. Apply more glue to the area, then add your layers of toilet paper strips with a layer of glue in between each one. Now basically what you have to do is wait for it to dry, but if you're impatient like me, you can always use a hairdryer. Use a cool setting if you have it until the wound stops feeling sticky. Once it's dry and no longer feeling sticky, you can finally start painting. I tend to use just regular water-based face paint, Snazaroo to be more specific. If you have like an alcohol-based face paint, that would actually probably be better, but this is just kind of what I have on me. You'll want to start by brushing white onto your face, then using a sponge to smooth it out. Then you'll use gray and sponge your entire face. Take another sponge and rip apart the top to make it textured. Use the textured sponge to add some green face paint. Pick up your black face paint. Now, I suck at contouring, but try to make your face look gaunt with black and smooth it out with a cotton ball. Do the same thing with your temples. I also added darker shadows around the edge of my face. You can also sponge black onto other areas of your face. Then take red and brown face paint to make your face look bloody and dirty. Take your black again and paint the inside of your bullet hole. Make it as dark as you can. Brush some brown inside your bullet hole as well. Take some red face paint and brush that in too. You can also sponge some red around the wound. Give yourself some gory lipstick. Next, take some red eyeshadow and brush your brow bone as well as under your eyes. Add gray and black eyeshadow to your lids and under your eyes. Feel free to use red eyeshadow to color any spots you may have missed around your wound. For the blood, mix together chocolate syrup and red food coloring. Keep mixing until you get the desired color and consistency. Use a Q-tip or an old paintbrush to apply it to your wound. Keep dabbing it on until you get a nice drip going. Add some gory lip gloss. If you want, you can even get some on your fingers and smear it across your face. And finally, eat a spoonful of chocolate because I highly doubt that zombies brush their teeth. And there you have it. You've made a mess of your bedroom. I'm actually planning on doing another tutorial next video, but it won't be on my face this time, so hopefully it'll be a little easier to film. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see how it goes. You can make it as gory as you want, but for me sometimes I feel like less is more. Just kind of put it wherever you feel is necessary. Like, I only have one drip going, I don't have a full face of blood. You can peel this off, but I would actually suggest running it under warm water first or putting a warm washcloth on it. That way it just kind of loosens up the glue and makes it liquid again, and it's a lot easier and slightly less painful to pull off. But yeah, for future reference, probably try not to go as close to the hairline as I did because this is probably gonna really hurt to take off now. But that is all I have for you today, so enjoy your zombified selves because you're all beautiful. And I will see you next time. Bye! Don't judge me. I personally find staring to be highly versatile. Thank you for the demonstration, Lucy.
What demonstration?
Never mind.